The arena was glowing with red, white, and blue, but there was one color that mattered most that night. The bright Philippine flag draped across Manny Pacquiao's shoulders. At 43 years old, he walked toward the ring not like a man chasing something, but like a man who already owned history. This wasn't just another fight. This was a moment. When Manny stepped through the ropes, the crowd felt it. The noise changed. The energy thickened. Across from him stood DKU, taller, younger, hungry, built like a wall. A fighter from a different world. A martial artist stepping into the sacred space of boxing. They touched gloves. Manny smiled. That smile, fans knew it well. It was the same smile that once faced legends. Barrera, Morales, De La Hoya, Marquez, Mayweather. It was the smile of a man who had been to war and survived every battlefield. The bell rang. Manny didn't wait. He surged forward with that familiar bounce. Light on his feet, sharp in his movement. DKU threw a straight left, trying to establish distance. Manny smiled again, slipped inside, and fired back. What made Manny dangerous wasn't just speed, it was timing. DKU had height and reach, but Manny had experience. He knew how to close space, how to step inside a longer man's guard. Every time DKU leaned back or lifted his front foot, Manny was already there, digging into the body, attacking the ribs, forcing the taller fighter to stand upright. And standing upright against Manny Pacquiao was a mistake. The punches came in waves. Lefts to the body, rights upstairs. Manny wasn't rushing. He wasn't reckless. He was studying, reading, waiting for openings the way a chess grandmaster waits for one wrong move. DKU tried to fight back. He landed a few shots. He jabbed. He circled. But Manny kept finding ways inside. Every time DKU tried to reset, Manny was already in front of him, chest to chest, gloves moving like lightning. This wasn't a friendly exhibition. This was real. The crowd felt it. The commentators felt it. Manny wasn't just here to show up, he was here to show levels. And in that first round, it was clear. There were levels to this game. By the second and third rounds, DKU started to understand something frightening. Manny Pacquiao was not slowing down. He was getting closer. DKU tried to keep his distance. He knew Manny was dangerous on the inside, so he kept stepping back. But every backward step only helped Manny move forward. The shorter man kept cutting angles, slipping under punches, landing body shots that didn't look brutal, but felt like fire. And those shots were adding up. Manny wasn't throwing wildly. He was precise. Every punch had a purpose. Every movement had meaning. He knew he could explode at any moment, and that knowledge alone kept DKU on edge. At one point, Manny got caught with a clean left. For a moment, the crowd gasped. But Manny didn't panic. He didn't step back. He dug deeper, firing to the body, pushing DKU backward like a storm. That's when the difference between training and true boxing became clear. DKU had conditioning. He had discipline. But boxing is not just about being in shape, it's about being comfortable inside chaos. It's about knowing how to breathe while someone is trying to hurt you. And Manny had lived in that chaos his entire life. The punches kept coming. Right hooks upstairs. Lefts to the ribs. DKU's breathing started to change. His movement slowed just a little, but that was all Manny needed. There was a right hook, the same kind that once dropped Keith Thurman. DKU felt it. His legs stiffened. He tried to stay composed, but his eyes told the story. He was tired. He was hurt. And he was trapped in the ring with a legend who knew exactly how to finish. By the fourth round, Manny was swarming. He could smell it. DKU was no longer fighting to win. He was fighting to survive. The punches echoed through the arena. Down went DKU. He tried to rise. The referee watched carefully. Manny stood in the corner, calm, breathing steadily, waiting. When the fight resumed, Manny went right back in. No mercy. No hesitation. By the fifth round, the question wasn't who was winning. The question was how much more DKU could take. Manny was relentless. Every punch came with years of experience behind it. Every movement carried the weight of 1,000 rounds fought across decades. DKU tried to rally. He threw what he had left. The crowd cheered him on. But Manny stepped through it like a storm walking through rain. Then it happened. Clean right upstairs. A brutal left. Down went DKU again. This time he didn't rise fast. The referee stepped in. The crowd held its breath. Manny stood there, not celebrating, just watching. A warrior watching another warrior struggle. When it was finally over, Manny Pacquiao was declared the winner by unanimous decision. But what mattered most wasn't the scorecards. It was the moment afterward. Manny walked to DKU and embraced him. Not like an enemy, not like a defeated man, but like a fighter who had shared the ring and survived. That's who Manny Pacquiao is. Not just a champion, not just a legend, but a man who respects the fight, the pain, and the courage it takes to step inside those ropes. And even at 43 years old, the lion still roars. Boxing glove fire.